This video will show you how to create and manage a simple formula. To create a formula, go to Formulas and click Add New, or on Dashboard, right-click on the folder Templates and select Add New Formula. Or click on Options and choose Add New Formula. This is the new formula screen. Here, we can configure general properties of the formula and the content of raw materials and nutrients. We can also configure different types of ratios, raw material ratios, nutrient ratios, group constraints, additional cost items, and properties. First, we will create a simple formula. We will type the code C1000. The version is 1, or we can leave this empty. The name is Simple Formula. Type can be formula, template, or regulative. We will select formula. Let's select some animal group, for instance, adult dogs. We can override the batch size. By default, if we leave this space empty, the formula batch size will be picked from plant configuration. For now, we will leave this empty. Carrier is used for rounding, so we will also leave this empty for now. We can select the formula feed type, which can be compound or premix. We will create the compound one. And now we will add a few raw materials and nutrients. Here is the list of all available raw materials. We can add them by double-clicking, by selecting and adding. We can do it by filtering and adding, or adding and removing all of them. Once raw materials are in the raw materials table, we can configure minimum and maximum constraints. We'll create some simple constraints. And here we can do the same for nutrients. We can add them by clicking and selecting a few. We can filter or add and remove all of them. Once nutrients are added, we can configure minimum values. For instance, dry matter 95%, crude protein 10%, and fat 5%. Let's click OK. The formula is shown on the dashboard in the root folder. From here, we can drag it and drop it inside some other folder. And here is our simple formula. To run, optimize, or formulate, just click the Formulate button. And it appears that this formula isn't feasible, so let's create a feasible formula. We will decrease some of the constraints and try again. Click on Formulate. The formula isn't feasible again. Let's see the analysis. We cannot have 90% of dry matter, so we'll try with 85%. Click on Formulate, and it is working now. When we are satisfied with our formula, we will analyze the result in percent, the result in weight unit, and the results for nutrients in AFOS Feed basis and dry matter basis. Now we can successfully save and store our first formula.